Hello, my name is Zach, and today we're going to be talking about stressors. Stressors can be a major distraction in the workplace. Many people cope in different ways, but it is always best to learn the most efficient ways to deal with stress. So first of all, how do people commonly cope with stressors? Well, there are two major categories, the first being behavioral methods and the other being cognitive methods. Within these categories are subcategories of problem-focused and emotion-focused. Behavioral methods include using physical activities to deal with stress. Some problem-focused examples might be working harder, going out and seeking assistance, and acquiring additional resources. Whereas emotion-focused examples would include engaging in alternative activities, seeking out support, or venting to somebody. Cognitive methods are different in that they involve the thoughts and dealing with a stressful situation. Problem-focused examples include strategizing, using self-motivation, or changing priorities. Emotion-focused examples might include things like avoiding the problem or situation, completely ignoring the problem or situation, or looking for the silver lining instead of just dealing with it. So we know ways that people tend to cope with stress, but how should people be dealing with it? Well, there are 4 steps to managing stress. The first step is a stress audit. A stress audit is done to assess the level and the sources of stress. As a manager, some questions to consider would be, are there any changes going on that might increase uncertainty among employees? Is the work itself creating stress? Or are the relationships between employees and the organization causing stress? These questions can help you better identify where the stress is stemming from and on how to deal with it positively and effectively. The second step is to consider alternative courses of action. After you've done your stress audit, you can use that information to try and make changes to eliminate or reduce stressful demands. Many companies use things like sabbaticals, which is when a company allows an employee to take time away from work but still pays them. Thirdly, it is always important that as a manager, you are providing resources to employees to help them better deal with stress. A supporting company can offer employees some form of relief by letting them know that they have options for dealing with their stress in the workplace. Some examples of these kinds of resources would be training interventions or supportive practices such as flex time or telecommuting. Lastly, it is very important to look into strain-reducing practices. Bringing ways for your employees to manage and reduce stress into the workplace can help solve many problems. Relaxation techniques, cognitive behavioral techniques, and health and wellness programs are beneficial options that have been proven to work.